Christian Michel, the main accused in the 3,600 crore scam for AgustaWestland helicopters for the Indian Air Force, has been extradited to India. He landed in Delhi on Tuesday night. He was extradited from Dubai and was put on a special aircraft at about 7:30 p.m. and flown to India. According to the CBI, the case has been processed under the guidance of the National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. While the operation was coordinated by the CBI's Director-in-Charge Nageshwara Rao. India is investigating charges that the British national organized bribes to push a 3,600 crore contract for VVIP helicopters to be purchased for Indian leaders. His extradition came through on a day when Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj held discussions with her UAE counterpart in Abu Dhabi. Michel will be produced in front of court today. And let's go across to my colleague Sukriti, who is in fact outside the CBI headquarters now. If you can tell us what more details that we can get today morning, as we know that Michel was at the headquarters being questioned all night.
Well, yes. So yesterday, after he was extradited from Dubai, there was a team of CBI officers that had gone there especially to bring him. CBI officer Sai Manohar, along with 3 other CBI officers, was on that plane that brought Christian Michel back to India. After that, he was around midnight brought to the CBI headquarters in Delhi and has been questioned overnight. What we do know is that today, somewhere around 10 or 11 a.m., he will be taken to the Patiala House Court, which is the court under whose instructions the red corner notice was also issued for Christian Michel, and because of that notice, he was caught in Dubai. So Patiala House Court is the one that has been handling the entire matter. CBI is the one who had filed the charge sheet also. The ED is also involved. So the CBI officials are likely to take him today around 10 to 11 a.m. to the Patiala House Court, where they will be seeking a formal custody of Christian Michel so that they can carry out his questioning. So those are the developments that are likely to happen today, Richa.
Thank you, Sukriti, for all those details. We'll keep closing Trackley through the day as he'll be produced in court. And earlier, in an exclusive chat with NDTV, we spoke with Christian Michel's lawyer, Rosemary Patrizzi, and this is what she had to say.
Was there a meeting between Indian investigators and Christian Michel in Dubai? What did they tell him?
They just went to him to sign a confession. A confession that he couldn't sign because was not the real history, was not the truth. They went to him to give give you all the responsibility of the bribery to Mrs. Gandhi. The opposite, I think the government of Mr. Modi wants to win the elections, trying to get this confession. I think Mr. Modi is trying to use Mr. Christian Michel to win the elections. So it's very important for him to get this confession, and I'm sure they will do everything to get the confession.
Ms. Patrizzi, this is one point you mentioned which I disagree with slightly. I don't think you can assume that he's going to be tortured in India or anything of that sort. But I just want to try and understand.
Let me tell you, please, listen. I am really afraid that today was my last call from him. I really tell you with all my heart, that I'm afraid that they will torture him, drag him to make him do, a confession. I am really unhappy that he's going to India, and I'm sure they will never let me to visit him, to see him.
Have you applied for a visa?
Yes, no, I have a visa ready.
What you do mention are very serious allegations, and what you mentioned is that Indian authorities tried to get Mr. Michel to say that Sonia Gandhi was involved. in receiving kickbacks in the AgustaWestland deal. Do you have any evidence of this?
Listen, that's what he told me, and I trust him. He said to me that when he was in Dubai, they went there and they tried to get this agreement, this signature of that document, with that confession. And now, I don't know.
But you don't have any proof of this.
To him. They might, you know,
was there a recording of this conversation, Ms. Patrizzi?
No, he said that they want him to confess that he met Sonia Gandhi and he had an agreement with her.